What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Today's video, we're going to be discussing Espa Roba and SYRUS and like when are they coming to Duel Links, what events they're going to be having, etc. As you guys can see on the screen right here, we have this binary little thing right here. We have this Carnival and profile text, and I got a couple things that are really interesting. There's going to be a possible Espa Roba event that's going to be coming soon. And I'm trying to determine if this next duelathon that we're going to be getting is going to be like an unlock for SYRUS or Espa Roba. And I'm going to go explain that sort of stuff in this video. So if you guys are excited, be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Now, at the same time as I'm saying that, there's probably not going to be some new, like, data mine videos in a little while now, because I got to wait till a new update that comes out to Duel Links to do more data mine content. This is kind of the last stuff that I could talk about. But still, subscribe for the channel, so when I do more data mine content and all that stuff, I will deliver it to you guys as fast as I can, and at a decent quality too. Nonetheless, though, I do want to bring up one more thing, and that's just saying thank you guys for the support on the channel you guys have been bringing to this channel recently. My channel's been doing like the best it's ever has been doing, and it's literally all thanks to you guys. You guys have been amazing with the support recently. The channel's been killing it, so I want to keep trying to kill it before, the peak goes down, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, let's start up with this video. So, I don't know what I'm going to title this video exactly. It might be like an Espa Roba Carnival event leaked or something like that. But as you guys can see on your screen right here, we have this binary stuff, which huge shout out to XOF for data mining all this. But basically, all this stuff is just kind of like telling the game what to do. And I looked, and I skipped, I skimmed through the these files right here, and I noticed something really interesting. So first of all, we have this Carnival Text, and this Carnival Text states GRP Carnival LNG. I'm not sure what that means, but the real thing that we're gonna be looking at is title Espa Roba's Duel Carnival. That's really interesting right here. That straight up sounds like a brand new event that we're possibly getting. And it's also called Title Sub Duel Carnival, and then it says Pickup Card, Your Team Wins, which I guess we can go search that up real quick. Let me go on Google real quick. Yu-Gi-Oh! Your Team Wins. Nope, that's just tactical stuff. Never mind. Don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it says Pickup Card, Your Teams Win. So I'm going to assume right here that this is going to be a brand new event that we're going to be getting into the game soon. But I made a video on the upcoming updates, and I can show you guys again. Here's the upcoming updates that we're going to be getting, and there's nothing like hinting towards like Espa Roba being coming back to the game. So as you guys can see, we're going to get this event soon, Elegant Mai. And then also in early May, we can obtain a legendary duelist in, duelathon, fill up your duel meter, unlock a new character, and it says, I'm ready to take on the world. Now, a lot of people have been saying that SYRUS is going to be this, new character that we're going to be able to attain, which I can definitely see, so I'm going to show you guys something else in a bit, but at the same time, it would be kind of neat if they made the duelathon called, Espa Roba's Duel Carnival, because at the same time, Espa Roba's been added to the game, and he had multiple, I think he had like 2 to 3 events already in this game, and he hasn't been an unlockable character, so I could see him being added as a lockable character have a better chance compared to SYRUS. But at the same time, we don't have that much GX characters compared to the Duel Monsters characters. So that's really curious about. Now we got, Arcana, Jesse is back. A legendary duelist will appear in Duel World Championships, another duelathon, Zane, Attack Duel Tournament, and that's about it. But yeah, this dual carnival that we're going to be getting from Espa Roba, I wonder if that's a duelathon thing. And we're also going to go to the profile text. So all of this is basically, when you're about to choose your characters. I guess I can go show you guys an example. So, when you're about to choose your character, right? You go on to here, and it gives a little, dialogue of all that stuff about the character. Well, as you guys can see on this little profile thing, we have a ton of all of these characters, and we have 2 characters that are not in the game, or at least they're not attainable to the player base, but they're in this thing right here. So let's go see it right there. Where is it? Where is it? So here you guys go. We have this one right here. The Psychic Espa Roba channels the energies of the universe to read his opponent's hand during a duel, or so he claims. Unfortunately, Joey debunked his cosmic powers as a hoax during his Battle City, but what isn't fake are his dueling skills, punishing Joey with his ace monster, Jinzo. So as you guys can see, this is his straight up, dialogue in the game, and this is proof that this is legit, because if we go to what is it? Let's just do Odeon right here. He's a servant of the Ishtar family. Well, if we go to Odeon, it should say his little thing. Yeah, Odeon's a servant of the Ishtar family and all that stuff. So it adds up it adds up right there. Another thing too that we can take a look at too is that apparently Tristan is also in here, but we know Tristan isn't going to be a lockable character because we're going to get it, his event later on in May, so we know it's not that. And then last but not least, there's when Cyrus comes in. Unlike his elite brother Zane, Cyrus has a hard time believing in his own skills. It doesn't help that Cyrus first arrives at Duel Academy. He's placed in the lowest ranked Slifer Red Dormitory. I think I mispronounced that word. But by competing and befriending many duelists, Cyrus gains confidence in himself and his abilities, and the favorite monsters are machine-type Mecharoids. So there you go, like here's another thing right there. So I'm really curious on which character we're going to get. It's most likely going to be Cyrus, but there's still like a lot of things pointing towards that it could possibly be Espa Roba. So I'm really curious about that. You guys could go down in the comment section down below if you guys and what's your thoughts on which character we're going to be getting in this duel-thon that will show again real quick. Let's go back to, you know, the upcoming updates real quick. Nope, not that. New mini box, guys. You can check out my full review in the description down below. Here you go. But yeah, Otane Legendary Duelist. Do you guys think it's going to be Cyrus, or do you guys think it's going to be Espa Roba? That's my kind of question for today's, I guess, question of the day. Now, though, we're going to get on to the next part of the video, and that a bunch of Espa Roba's skills just got leaked. So let's go check those out, and maybe, you know, I'm showing you guys the skills. Maybe his skills are in the game, possibly it's going to be a new character that we're going to lock in the duel-thon event. I don't know yet, but let's go switch to that real quick. Okay, welcome back to the second part of the video. So we're going to be talking about Espa Roba's stuff, and this is also from XOF, so huge shout out to your boy right there. But let's go on to this first skill right here. So we have a skill called Psychic Vision. Also, this is the first time I'm like reading all these skills, so I'm giving you guys my first impressions on these. But anyways, we have Psychic Vision. This is a skill right here. Use the ESP powers to view your opponent's hand until the end of your first turn. Your starting hand will be reduced to 3 cards while the skill is active. You'll not be able to view the details of the cards in your opponent's hand, and your opponent will not be able to use the card effects that activate by revealing cards in their hand. Huh. That is really interesting right there. So it's going to handicap you a lot because the skill, by simply showing what cards your opponent's going to have, is super powerful. But this is a really interesting skill right here. So yeah, you're going to be handicapped a little bit by losing 1 card from your starting hand, but you still gain that knowledge of what your opponent's playing and what cards they have ready. So I mean, in certain situations, especially how you depend on how you build your deck, having that small handicap of only starting with 3 cards might not be that big of a deal to you, considering you know exactly what your opponent has. And then yeah, while the skill is active, you'll not be able to view the details of your opponent's cards, and your opponent will not be able to use card effects to activate the revealing cards. And it looks like you only can notice the, you know, use these ESP powers on your opponent's hand on the end of your first turn too. So if you're going second, you still can't see what your opponent has. You gotta end your turn. So I don't know how useful this skill will be, but it's an interesting skill. It's an extremely interesting skill. So yeah, there is a Psychic Vision right there. Yep. Next card we're going to be talking about, though, is a simple one. It's just Psychic on a slot. At the beginning of the duel, add 1 or 2 Jinzo in your deck and shuffle it. I'm curious on this, okay? So the fact with Espa Roba, right? So Konami has not been giving us Jinzo. I think right now, as a lot of other people might agree with me on this, Jinzo is a character, or not a character, a card that could have been added to the game by now. But Konami's like, nah, fam, we're not going to do that whatsoever. And I feel like Konami is still really hesitant on adding a card like Jinzo, because if you guys didn't know, or you're living under a rock, Jinzo's effect states when your just opponent cannot activate any traps. And I feel like Konami's still hesitant on that, because Psychic Onslaught states at the beginning of the duel, add 1 or 2 Jinzo to your deck and shuffle it. That's really interesting for me. It looks like Konami doesn't want to give us Jinzo just as a card by itself. The only way we're going to be able to use him is by playing Espa Roba with Jinzo, it seems like. I don't know, or possibly when we do ever unlock Jinzo, or, you know, unlock Espa Roba from his, you know, Espa Roba event that he's possibly going to get in the future, or whatever, we still will get 1 copy of Jinzo, but if you want to play more copies of Jinzo, you can play the skill. I don't know, but I feel like Jinzo's only going to be a card that you can use from only having, you know, playing the skill right here. So that's really interesting to me. Next up, though, we're going to be talking about this card, like, not card, skill, Mesmeric Control. Select 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field. That monster loses 800 attack, and it cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. This skill can only be used once per duel. Wow. That's actually a really powerful skill. Wow, I think that might be the best one out of them all. Because, like, it doesn't handicap you at all. It doesn't add more cards to your deck, so it's not, so your deck won't be less consistent. And it seems like you can use this skill whenever you want. And the monster loses 800 attacks, and it cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. Wow, that is honestly a powerful skill, and I feel like a skill like that would shake up the game for sure. Huh. I am very interested in that skill and what it's going to do in the future. Next up, though, we have another skill, Trap Research. Can be used when you control a monster whose original name is Jinzo. Destroy all trap cards your opponent controls. The skill can only be used once per duel. So, what's really interesting about that skill is this hinting towards that we will have Jinzo as like a card like that we can use in any deck from Espa Roba? I'm assuming so, but then again, I think Trap Search, wasn't that used in the first Battle City event? I don't remember, but still, that would be really cool if we can just have a copy of Jinzo, play him in any deck, instead of using, you know, the other Espa Roba skill I talked about where you can add 1 to 2 Jinzo to your deck. I don't know, but still, there's Trap Search right there. I mean, overall, it's powerful, though. You destroy all trap cards your opponent controls. Really solid right there. So yeah, I like it. Pretty good. And then last but not least, we got Cosmic Enlightenment. Can be used each time your light points decrease by 1800 in the draw phase. Instead of drawing a normal draw a random psychic type or a Jinzo monster. That's really nice right there. The fact that they added Jinzo monster along with it too. Hey, that's going to be really nice for anybody that plays Jinzo. Shout out to my boy Mario ZRG, his favorite monster of all time, Jinzo. I don't think he's going to watch this video though, because he doesn't like watching leaks and stuff like that, but still, this is awesome to see these skills and all that stuff. And then I also want to mention too that there's this skill right here that has no text so far. It's called Cyber Energy Amplified. I have absolutely no clue what it could possibly be, but hey, you guys can also put that down in the comment section down below, your thoughts on this card. And then we also have one more thing too that's kind of interesting, is that this is Tristan's, you know, little like dialogue sort of thing. And as you guys can see, there's your boy Espa Roba right there, chilling there in the character menu. Espa Roba might be a character in this Carnival event or in the Duelathon. I don't know, but I'm really excited for the future, and I can't wait to see when Espa Roba is going to be coming in the game. Is that Duelathon going to be a SYRUS? And SYRUS is like, what's up, guys? How you doing? Or is it straight up an Espa Roba event? It seems like it's pointing to Espa Roba, considering we have all these like data mines talking about that, and you know, that Duelathon isn't far away. That's going to be after the Elegant Mai event and the Battle City event, so I have no clue, but that's going to be doing it for me. Like I said at the start, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. You guys can go join my Discord, link in the description. I post all my data mines before I make a video on them in the first place, so be sure to go peep out at that Discord. But that's going to do it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.